Hello, my name is Caroline Peterson. I am the winner for the Indiana State Geography Bee, and I'm here on the campus of the University of Notre Dame, which is one of the most famous landmarks in the city of South Bend where I live. South Bend is in the very northern part of Indiana. It's so close to Michigan that often my family and I can ride bikes over the state line into Michigan. And the area was settled in the 1860s by fur traders coming here, and then it is also known for the Studebaker factory, which went out of business in the 1960s, and now it's known mostly for education and healthcare and those kind of services. South Bend is the fourth largest city in Indiana, and during its early days it attracted a lot of Polish immigrants, which explains why its sister city is Częstochowa in Poland. You can see that we're very close to Lake Michigan, which means we get a lot of lake effect snow and weather. It's often very nice here, but often it's also rainy, which is why I'm in the basement showing you the city of South Bend on a map and not outside showing you the actual city. If I could go anywhere in the world, I believe I'd go to Rome because there's so much history there, and then I'd visit the Vatican because I'd like to see the tomb of St. Peter and the Vatican secret archives because there's so much history down there and there's a lot of religious significance too for me as a Catholic. My favorite world leader is Margaret Thatcher, but I'm not sure if I would actually switch places with her because she seems to have done a very admirable job helping to bring down the Soviet Union without an 8th grader from Indiana trying to steal her job. So I think that I'd probably switch places with the Prime Minister of Tuvalu or someplace like that because there aren't a lot of things to take care of and I could just lie around and pretty much do what I wanted all day. Okay, here's a neat geography fact. Let me show you the map. In Lake Huron, there's an island called Manitoulin Island. And inside Manitoulin Island, there's a lake called Lake Manitou, and it's the largest lake and a freshwater island in the world. And then there's another lake called Lake Mindemoya, and inside Lake Mindemoya is Treasure Island, and that is the largest island in a lake on an island in a lake. And all these islands and lakes are about 11.5 hours northeast of where I live. I am here in the administration building at the University of Notre Dame. It's the one with the golden dome on top that you always see in pictures. And I'm down by the murals of the life of Columbus. These are beautiful, historic murals, and the building is especially known for these works of art scattered throughout it. Well, I've always really been interested in geography since I was little. My family and I used to play this game called State Cookies, where we would have to bite off a piece of each cookie or a piece of each chip and then see what state it looked like. And that was always fun for me. And later I heard that there was a geography competition, and so I took part in that from 4th grade and 5th grade and 6th grade. I won it in 6th grade, went to the Indiana State Bee, and then I just started really getting excited about doing well in it. And I've always really liked news. I like to read newspapers. I read the Wall Street Journal. And I really like the idea of wondering how people interact and how they affect each other, and geography answers some of those questions. So that's one of the reasons I really like it. When I grow up, I think that I might like to be a medieval historian because it combines loves of 3 subjects that I really enjoy: Latin, history, and literature. I love history because I just really like to learn about the past. That's one of the reasons I like geography so much, because it connects to history. And then I've always really enjoyed literature, especially the more ancient literature. And then I love Latin. I've taken Latin for about 5 years. I'm taking a Latin literature class this year. We actually read the documents in Latin, which I really enjoy. And medieval history has a lot to do with that. So.